post-nut clarity. Y'all heard of this thing?
Condoms.
After you nut and you figured like, damn,
And
I really
like,
don't like this
yeah,
bitch.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I just saw a tweet. It was this girl. Well, somebody DM'd it to me actually, and it was like, what do you think it is? Because you're a chauvinist. And they didn't say that part. But
They know.
it was whatever, man. I'm fair. And it was basically like this girl like going on a little rant about this whole post nut clarity culture. She threw culture on the back of it, and basically saying like how it's all it really is proving how misleading or how deceptive like guys really are like leading up to getting the sex. And I was just like vehemently disagreeing with her because I feel like I haven't deceived anybody into like fucking me, but there is a moment where, as a dude, sometimes we don't know if we really fuck with you like that until sex is off the table. When I mean off the table, it's no longer looked at as like this grandiose, like shiny thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like once you and I tried to relate it to like when you're job searching, right? I feel like we can all relate to this. When you're job searching and you're really trying to find like that perfect job that's gonna really give you some sort of purpose, or it's really gonna be something that's in your field that you went to school for, it pays well, blah blah blah, all that shit, right? You searching, you find some shit, the description like it's like, yo, I could really fuck with this job. I think I might really actually enjoy doing this work, right? So you apply for this shit, you get a call back, you hype, because you're imagining in your mind like how great this job is gonna be for you. You feel like you're the perfect person for this fucking gig. Then you get a fucking interview, you kill the interview. Then they call you back and they offer you the gig. And you fucking hype. You hype to start, the pay is great, all this shit, right? And then you get on the job and you do the job and you're there for like 2 months, 3 months, and you're like, I don't like this job. It's not what I thought it was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't do anything deceptive to get the job, unless you lied on your resume or something like that. But
which I'm like,
you know what I mean? But like you went about getting the job in the way that jobs are supposed to be gotten. You got the shit. Now you're on the job and you realize you fucking hate the job. Now you want to leave the job and fuck another job. Like.
But that kind of sounds more so like long term. Like not long term, but that kind of sounds like that kind of sounds different. Like that sounds as if like you thought this would be the girl, she not the girl, and so we nah.
But it's kind of like, but you know how like when you say when girls like when you first start texting the first couple of days or the first week, like you be super hyped because it's a new person, new conversation. You know what I'm saying? Your mind is thinking like where the possibilities are endless basically.
Now.
And you think that you really genuinely think that you like this person.
Until.
But then like it's like that moment of clarity, like when you smash for the first time, and it can be good. It don't have nothing to do with like whether the sex is good or not good or whatever. It's just like, let's not fucking play around and act like sex ain't the elephant in the room when you meet a new person.
No, I definitely agree. I agree that like to me, sex does determine whether I'm gonna put up with bullshit. It's personal not to me. Like if to say like again, if the chemistry, if the conversation and everything is great, but then we meet each other and we're not attracted to each other, or we meet each other and like we finally do decide to have sex and I don't like it, then of course I'm just like, never mind. You know, I feel like it is a deciding factor, but I think that maybe I didn't read her post. But I do think that guys put on a lot, maybe not you, but they put on a lot to get the pussy. And a lot of the times they already know. Because I kind of feel like me personally, I usually, again, like a person before I have sex with them. I'm like, oh, I like them. We've hung out, we've had a good time, I like the vibes. It's great.
Right.
But I think that, and I think that, all gathered with, doing that beforehand, like before sex or whatever. But I think a lot of guys put on, they're really not paying attention to you, they're really not really concerned. Like I don't feel like they're really like that whole conversation. Like I feel like that part for them is bullshit, and I think that's what that means. It's like, oh, you did all that, just put on, and then all of a sudden, just like, all right, like.
And I think my point was, I don't disagree with what you just said. I don't. Some niggas do that. A lot of niggas do that. But there are some niggas who don't do that, and that post-nut clarity thing still exists.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I think like for.
But I think
some of us get the short end of the stick because it's already a thought, like in a woman's mind, that if you stop fucking with them or you fuck with them less after you smash, now in their mind they're thinking like, oh, you just was on some fuck nigga shit just to smash.
But
and
I think
it don't be
post
like that all the
clarity
time.
works in a good way too, like, cause maybe like y'all, she's cool, whatever, but then y'all have sex and it's really, really great. I'm like, damn, she's fantastic. Like she's like, or like we went on a date and everything, like or I really like her, being around her and stuff like that. And even fucking her is even great. And this post clarity, like this shit is working in her favor today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think it can go both ways.
It can.
But
it definitely does, because there have also been situations where after you smash, after I've had this personally happen, like after I smash a chick, and like the next morning, I don't even want her to leave.
Yeah.
Damn, like I really want you to stay here, and I don't want you to stay here just so we could like fuck again.
Yeah.
Like I really like you. I like you being around.
Yeah.
And I feel like, but you can't even get that feel and know that it's genuine until after you have sex.
Yeah.
In a weird, and it sounds crazy, it does, but it's just like like that thing has to be experienced first, so you can get that shit out the way.
Yeah.
Get that shit out the way. And so that don't cloud my judgment.
That's why you say fuck on the first
It
date.
don't cloud. It don't.
Like, don't even waste your time. Like, fuck them, and then if they don't like you, back.
You know what I mean?
Don't
Cause
waste that nigga.
nah,
Don't waste your time.
cause how many times have you I guess like, and I don't even say put up with bullshit, but just like small shit that is annoying.
Because the sex was great.
Right.
Listen, 99.99.99% of the time, this is condom statistics.
Or
yes, I put up with major shit because the nigga dick was good.
Or even before you smash, but you really thought that you liked somebody, so you were like, that shit's small. Because this shit could be something down the line, but you haven't had the sex yet.
No.
But in your mind, you kind of wonder, like, I wonder how to.
Nah.
No,
that's not. No, if you piss me off in the slightest.
I'm not saying piss you off.
No, not just, but annoy me, like, or give me any type of thought.
It's not gonna be a chance.
You ruined it. Like, you gotta fuck first and then act up. Like, you can't act up before the pre-fucking. No. If you do anything that gives me like the wrong vibe, I just be like, nah, you blew it. I don't care. Like, you know what I mean?
What's the difference between a wrong vibe and just like something that maybe y'all just might see something different?
No.
We
gotta be compatible straight up.
You gotta be perfect.
That's
so unfair.
Be my fucking Prince Charming before you fuck.
So,
like, and afterwards, no. I mean, but I feel like all women will say this. Be my Prince Charming afterwards. Then ruin my life after. Agree with everything I say.
Nah.
Maybe
that's why I'll be in my drop. Right there.
I ain't fucking you. You a fucking misogynistic bitch.
That's why I be in my drops, nigga.
No, I mean, that doesn't happen. Like, again, because me, I have very low patience. I don't have any tolerance for stuff that I'm like, and usually it's not stuff of you disagreeing with me about something. It's usually major stuff. Like, I'm like, that's weird. For instance, I'll give you an example. No, I can't give that example. That's too personal. But just like little stuff, I'm like that's not right. That's like not ethical type of situation. It's just like you don't have that. You don't have, before we fuck, you have no room to fuck up. After we fuck up. No, I'm like, drag me through the dirt, snatch my edges. Like, I'm not saying do that, but I'm just saying there's where you have more, because if I like you prior to us fucking and we fucking and it's great,
right,
then I'm willing to, I'm willing to see past some of your flaws.
Yeah.
But at first, if you come through, like, let's say,
I agree with that, but I disagree because you still be trying to cut niggas off. Like, this nigga don't breathe right. Like, he got.
No, I mean, I still will cut niggas off if I don't like him. But before, it's definitely not happening. I'm not having sex with you if you do anything that's like, nah.
That's crazy.
Or suspect. Like, for instance, like a guy, like, if I notice like a guy doesn't have his kid as much or something like that before,
right.
like, I'm like, nigga, no. Go see your kid. Why you worried about seeing me? Like, stuff like that. Like, nah. I don't want to fuck you.
That's crazy. Because I feel like it's the exact opposite for niggas, right? Like, the leash is super long before we smash. Like, yeah, she can do whatever she wants. And then when you smash, that's when the leash is short.
No.
Because I done already fucked niggas, so fuck that.
Nah, it's, you know. No.
That's so,
how you fuck up in a pre-sex phase?
so
Like, the fuck?
Maybe, I mean, but it's a double-edged sword, though, because if that's the standard, to be perfect.
Not perfect, but
to make no mistakes.
Not making things that make me look at you like, I don't know.
But I'm just saying, even.
No, like, say if a nigga stutter, if I notice a nigga stutter while he read, before we fuck or some shit like that, I
Or
might
he
like,
still use his finger.
I could ignore that, like. Let's get this is not. I'm not stutter shaming.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are, nigga.
I stutter all the time.
So what?
Bitch, they gonna
That's like
like
me saying. Wait. Come on. Time the fuck out. She said I stutter all the time. That's like me saying, like, damn, man, I'm fat, but you fat, nigga.
So what?
That's the same shit.
But listen,
And then people like, oh, I'm not fat
and the
shaming because I'm fat
And
too.
the niggas stutter. Listen, back to what I was saying. The niggas stutter a little bit before we fucking. I'm like, oh god damn. I can look past it a little bit, but then afterwards, maybe I might deal with it, maybe I won't.
Have you ever fucked a nigga who stuttered?
No, I didn't.
If you stutter, do you stutter when you talking?
I stutter when I argue. You imagine. This dick feels
Like, you be like, who pussy is it? You be like, mine.